I am really taken back by this little mini deep dive that I just did into understanding Pluto in Capricorn at 29 degrees. That it's leaving Capricorn for the last time for like so many years, like something like 230 years. But in what I was reading, I was encouraged to look at, okay, where's my life been? What has happened since 2008 to 2024, where I am now? And also understanding that Capricorn's at 29 degrees. It's leaving the sign. It's leaving, sorry, Pluto's at 29 degrees. See, I'm all I'm all amuck with all of this because I'm so excited. So Pluto's at 29 degrees. That's significant when any planet is at 29 degrees in the house, in the sign that it is in. So it's a culmination. It's the ending of an era. It's things coming to fruition, whether you want them to or not. Because in the next moment, it starts all over again, counting its way through those degrees in Aquarius. So in 2008, I was 49 and 50 years old. I have a July birthday. I'd been married 27 years at that point. I mean, I had my 3 children. We'd been in a house for about a year at that point. We had recently moved. It was an upgrade in our home. It was great. Um, the boys were all doing well. Life was looking far more positive until it didn't. And soon after that, there was a number of mishaps, putting it lightly. A number of big challenges came through, and that was okay. In looking back on them now, I see how each and every one of them was a gift. Granted, a major gift in disguise as we were going through them. It was also my Chiron return, right? I was turning 50 years old, and that can be a whole other topic that we can go into. But take the time, go back and look from 2008 to now. What has happened? Get out pen and paper, journal a little bit. Where has there been challenges and sorrow and tears and heartache and joys and excitement and new adventures and outcomes you could never have expected? Where did you develop like resiliency and inner strength and confidence and power that you didn't know you had? It's during these 16 years that I dove deep into some really bad times of being suicidal and depression and like sometimes when OCD took over and just stuff. And I'm on the other side of all of that. That era is over for me. And what a blessing that I took that time this morning to really look at that. I will never be the same. This is the end of a karmic time. You will never be the same either. Have a look at how that is going to show up for you. What does that mean for you? I wrote down a few things just so I wouldn't forget. If all these things hadn't come together from 2008, like that's when I began my journey really into energy work, mysticism. Like I became serious. Numerology, astrology, all of this just blossomed for me. And it was exciting and a happy thing for me to be doing. It helped me gain a sense of purpose and something to look forward to look to the future for. Thanks to 2008, thanks to Pluto in Capricorn. You know, one of the things I read was saying that Pluto in Capricorn was all about, and it was in quotes, adulting, figuring it out, taking responsibility, developing maturity, and establishing control over our lives. Well, hell, if I didn't do that in a big way, then I don't know what I did, because I'm here. I adult. Was it easy? No, at times. Hell no. But am I glad I did it? Absolutely. It's where I found my inner strength and my power. And had I not done all these things, had I not been through these experiences and done the healing, and I continue to do healing work on myself and helping others. But that these past 16 years has been the foundation of what I am doing today. Had I not gone through this, I wouldn't be working in the industry I'm working. I wouldn't be the coach, the speaker, the healer, the educator that I am today. And I would not be looking forward thinking, okay, what else can I do? What is new? Where am I going next with all of this? Because I know I am in a midst of a big influx in changing what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be doing this with myself and with you, with anyone who chooses to start to work with me or to continue to work with me. One of the things I have here, it's really cool. The message: we can't fully realize Pluto in Capricorn's lessons without also fiercely protecting what is sacred to us. And this brings in Mars in Cancer, and I wrote about that yesterday. And then they say in a bunch of the places, a final message could be, you've come a long way, but never forget where you came from. And this is fueling my desire to keep setting new goals for how I wish to be showing up, how I am going to be there for you, to help support you in achieving your new goals. Because we are all starting in a different place when we go into Aquarius. There's one more thing I want to put here. And I wrote this out. The ending of an era or anything often comes with challenges because we're being forced at a time to let go, to adult, to step up, to see what we've created. And some of it is crap and some of it has to go. Long and short of it. Are you going to do that? Are you willing to see where you're meant to be going? And this can show you with blood, sweat, and tears and trauma and difficulties. But be neutral, be open, be aware. Hell, join Cosmic Harmony. I'll guide you through this. And we can together come out on the other side. Because whenever we dig in, go into the shadows, however you want to phrase this, but when we dig in and lean in, we can come out on the other side brand new, very different, empowered, transformed. And that's important. This will all happen between now and early November when Mars enters Cancer. This is a time of shakeup as well, especially if you're a Cancerian like I am. But in early November, when it gets to 28 and 29 degrees, it's going to be okay. Time to get off that pot. What are you going to be doing? And we're going to have struggles and transformations that come through with that. But it is going to remind you of what is it that you have created that you are fiercely going to protect and take with you. And everything else that's in that way, drop it. Drop it. All right. I think I got it all out. I was not going to be able to type all this. If you've got questions, I'm happy to do my best to answer them. If you want to know more about Cosmic Harmony and this type of information that I share with my community all the time, multiple times a week, let alone the 12 days of energetic healings that they get and support, and their one-on-one calls with me, which are invaluable, really, especially at that price point. If you want to know more, you want to join us, reach out. We're starting the new moon and the lunar eclipse. Those sessions are going to be beginning on Friday, so I hope to talk to some of you soon. All right, enjoy your day. We are in for a fabulous day. Today is a day of new visions and excitement and feeling of a new purpose as well with the transits we've got going right now. And I think that has so spurred me on to sharing this video or these comments with you now, as well as Mars in Cancer and me speaking out. And if I piss you off, I piss you off. But if I encourage you, then I feel like my purpose for this video is more than complete.